as their Raiders get set to face off with the Chicago Bears.
Let's get it. Fucking Bears.
Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Oakland.
Get him out in front.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let the turbo go. Hold the ball.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
All right, we'll come out in this. See what he lines up in. Okay.
24.
Oh.
Check 4. OP. Yo, Chief. Purdue. Go.
On first down, Carr. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Oh, he didn't let me. Got him!
On the first play of the game, 41 yards.
Yo!
Wasting
about damn time Madden goes my way. Alright, so he's base aligning, so I'm not going to have any short routes, obviously. We're just going to bring everything in, compress set.
Carr now on first down. Lets it go.
Turn around. Aggro catch. Let's go.
A very nice pickup of 33
User game is on point.
That's a big time pitch and catch right there. And partner,
all
I remember
right,
the days when
now,
quarterbacks would try this.
We need to see.
They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
All right, so we'll take the inside.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
All right,
give him 2 yards
now,
on that one. Second and goal now. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle.
No,
just
I don't use. That's one thing about me, man. I will not use QB sneak. Like, that's the cheese play. I like to earn my yards.
93.
He'll get it up the middle. He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal.
Sometimes you could just take your halfback and
on third down.
Just dive in there. There you go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there.
That was a ridiculous catch by my receiver, man.
Down the field and score on the opening drive.
No, he didn't like that. All right, we on the board.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
One thing about my offense is real annoying.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I hate to play myself sometimes.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5
All
as
right,
he's taken
so
down right at the 20.
Just going to play this. Even though he's in a 2 wide receiver set, I'm just going to stay in my 3-3-5.
Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at the 20.
I'm just going to play over the
now
top.
for Jordan Howard.
Play
And he's
smart.
able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the
I
30.
don't give up anything.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, second and a yard. This is Howard on second down, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. Right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Cross man.
They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches. They'll try to run for it with Howard.
There you go.
And he will have first down yardage.
Wow, you got the first.
Okay.
At
the 41.
All right, EA.
Officially a gain of just a yard.
That's just how I call my defense based off of formations. See, I still got my man coverages. I'm just gonna sit over here.
Now Trubisky on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
In front of him, make him short
pass.
Get
it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays.
I didn't like that.
Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up
there. You go.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
It'll be a loss of 1, and just like that, it's third down. Now Trubisky to throw.
Throw it to him. Throw it to him. Oh, I left one open.
And the defense loses him. It's complete.
Oh, don't taunt.
Touchdown, Chicago.
How did I leave him? He must have playmaker.
Robinson, 51 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away
Wish
from
I could look at the instant replay.
Game. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after.
Could swore I had him. I don't know, man.
Parkey with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Good
he does a lot of baselining, so really I'm going to probably have to use trip sets.
Do you maybe
so
mix it
he
up,
comes out,
go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate
he comes out
the defense
making
some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Take advantage of those flats.
It's Aitman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
See if we can
right
get
off
him
the
out
bat,
of the
it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Okay, so he's watching that. All right, so he did that. We can go this. I don't need a flat.
Ready to go now in the second quarter, Brandon.
If I have like a decent fourth receiver, 4 wide or 4 wide, that puts him there. Then I can audible to gun bunch.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Bunch trail. Now we got Brandon LaFell in the tight end slot. And we got Bryant.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Oh, man, got pancaked.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
6:37. Down. 180. Express. Go. Get set.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he's got the hook up to Brandon LaFell.
Good receiver.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Bunch.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
See, he's going to run that route a lot better than the tight end is. And then with him doing that, oh, I see something.
Throwing his car on third down. Escaping the pressure. And now the ball's
How is that a fumble?
Lost it. Fumble.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
I know I shouldn't, but fuck it.
Here we go on fourth down with Carr.
Oh, throw it! Oh my God! Why are you breaking tackles? He's wide open. That shit I gotta deal with. I'm sitting there holding the throw button and he's breaking tackles. Like, what the fuck? Wide open. Keep them to a man coverage.
On first down, they run with Howard.
Look at there.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Bloodshed.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be.
He's going to have to beat us through the air. Like, he's
moving
not
backwards on first down, never a good thing.
We're not going to let him run
for the
on us.
mindset on second down.
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just a yardage loss, but gain a few extra.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
Look there. Man coverage, they
and
converge.
He's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Gary and Conley, the one to bring him down.
Like I said, he's going to have to beat us through there.
This great starting field position.
Force the pass.
This is third and long. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to
See,
Oakland
now we can guess pass and get a boost to our pass rush. Because we know he's going to pass the ball. You have to.
Well, the Raiders call on a nickel
Alright,
set
so this
for
is
third
where
down.
I'll usually play.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And just go speed package. The 5-3-3 defense is probably your best.
Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And Parkey's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
3.
Here we go. 6:37. Hurry, get set, fellas. 6:18.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Wow,
and
Carr.
He fires one, but incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it. Don't
Wide
you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Got that.
694. 29. 29.
They do go for it. It's Carr. Flushed out right.
Where are you throwing it?
One that's intercepted.
Wow.
36.
I said DDA.
And he will score.
There was no pressure.
Chicago.
He threw it right to the defender.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
Usually when Carr starts playing like this, I'm going to play AJ in, but
that'll be taken in the end zone.
Give him another quarter to...
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Was wide
and
open.
Now here come the Raiders. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Speed burner. I want to run the Z spot.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
734.
Block.
Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. Flush to his right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Line of scrimmage,
right,
again
so
the 25,
I have
2nd and 10.
An option.
734.
Run it.
Low.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr eluding the pressure right.
Oh, look at man.
Let it go deep right side. Oh, wide open.
There we go.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
So he made an adjustment. So we make an adjustment.
694. 734. Go. Get set.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Where are you throwing it, Carr?
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
My dude.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
That's bad. Like my man's was wide open.
To throw again, Carr.
There we go. Look at this.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
It's crazy, man. Let's take the points.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal
They're not going to
unit.
let me get this.
They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
They're not going to let me get it.
And this is good.
Oh, they let me get it.
57 yards. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
You needed them points.
So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up
they
and
cheated me
send this
last
one
time.
away.
Like, I might have to put AJ in.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Come on, give me his
They'll
stick.
bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard
He
line.
want to run the ball, so we
So
need to
here's
take
the
the
Bears
run away.
offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be
All right,
looking for
when
some
he does that, we
separation
go
here
inside
as we
quarter,
begin the
deep
third
half.
quarter.
I like the way you
Inside
term
third.
that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like
Play
what they
smart.
did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just
I'm not
talked
gonna
about,
play inside quarter,
change
deep
things
half.
up a little bit. Change your tendencies.
Inside
Try and hit
third.
them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Oh, the ball comes out on the
That's
hit,
not a
but
fumble?
they'll say it's
Okay.
incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game.
Deep
Instead,
half,
they're able
inside
to influence
quarter,
the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
No, that's not a fucking inside quarter. What the fuck?
On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. He'll leave it for
They gave me a
Cohen,
spy.
complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
All right,
5
not
yards
gonna worry
is the
about that.
pickup
Give me
there
a
as
deep
that
half,
extends this drive.
inside quarter.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down.
There we go.
That'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph.
Forced
And the
turnovers
return
on defense,
stops
man.
at
That's
the
all we gotta do.
39-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've
All
got
right,
to
Carr.
understand where you are in the
can't
field.
goddamn
Middle
get your
portion,
shit
you know
together
it's
on
gonna
this
come
drive.
in
We're
hot.
bringing AJ
Square
in.
your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Like,
So
I'm
from the
killing
39
it, dude.
now,
He's
they'll
in
come
cover
up on a
3.
1st and 10.
He wants his cover 3. So what we're gonna do? Play in. Block.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Letting one go deep for
He won't even let
Into
me.
heavy
Okay,
traffic, and
Carr,
it's
we're taking you out.
intercepted. Picked off by Prince
We
Amukamara.
can't deal with the overthrows. It's been a while since I had to take you out, but I can't deal with it, man. When that DDA be
To the
getting your
11-yard
ass.
line, and that's where the return stops. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 11.
Yeah, man.
They go with Howard to begin the drive.
That man
Showed a good
covers,
move,
some
but
safeties
quickly
convert.
corralled
He
just
ain't getting
beyond
no
the
yards
10-yard
running on me.
line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Play sound defense.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually
Deep
get
half,
production from their
inside
lead horse,
quarter.
that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
No run.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now,
give me that!
That goes
Lucky ass.
36 on 3rd down. Well, we know he's got the
Deep
speed
half.
there. He needed the speed and the
Inside
hands.
quarter.
A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So he likes to fucking
How about a tip
flat
of the cap to the defense?
over
They're
here.
working against a very mobile quarterback,
half,
but all day
inside
long they've
quarter.
kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short
play
gain.
smart.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Ah, missed a hit
And
stick.
he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
A really good
so
pick
now
up
we
of
play
28 yards.
Now we play lockdown. Watch the inside zone. Watch the flat. Oh no. Watch it. Watch the flat.
From the gun, it's Trubisky rolling to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
That's all we gotta
It's
do.
a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They'll give it to him up the middle.
No
and
running
he will maneuver
on me,
his
huh?
way down to about the 7. Only
got.
a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 3rd and goal, Howard. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on
That's all you gotta
quickly
do, man.
once
Shut the
more.
run down.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Put your
So out
safeties in
comes the
man
field goal
coverage.
team now for the
You ain't gotta
2nd time
commit
here
or
today.
nothing.
From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Parkey's kick is
Man,
good.
I gotta get on the board,
And
man.
they double him
AJ,
up here. That makes our
be
score
the savior.
20-10.
Carr is
That
like
drive
fucking
took
up.
him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Right.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense
Running a lot
should
of
be
cover
fresh.
3, so I feel like
That's a
if
good
I
way
come
of
out in
putting
this
it. And I
formation,
can't wait to see what they decide to do with play
could get a
calling
matchup that
because
I want,
a one-play drive where you throw an
I can beat the
interception.
seams.
A lot of people think the very next time out,
can
run
beat
the
that.
football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play
Even if
action,
you base
show
the
your
line, they
quarterback,
should
get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
McCarron.
Wow,
And
he's
his
wide
throw's going to
open.
be incomplete.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
All right, so I step out of bounds, but
game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive
getting
there,
you the ball, my dude. You gotta make that aggro
So
catch.
after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
That's all I gotta worry about. Got that. Push him out with that.
And again, it's McCarron. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You can respect that.
On 1st and 10, here's A.J. McCarron. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And a nice gain at 21
stay in cover 3, I'm going to keep attacking the verticals.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean, I got a thing I like over there.
The speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
To throw, it's McCarron. His pass caught at the 4. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
He'll get it up the middle.
Oh, what's up with all the
going to do it as he stopped at
spinning.
the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
I can dive through this.
This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal.
Slide left.
They come up in an offset eye.
Motion.
On 3rd down.
Dive.
That's Warren. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
So I still got the 2-minute warning.
Within a score.
And I got all my timeouts. So all I got to do is stop him from trying to run the ball.
So just a 3-point game now.
A.J. McCarron has a chance to win the game for me. Oh, that's even better. It takes no time off the clock.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take
all right,
the
I got to
field.
stop him.
A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is
Wants to
small
run.
with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back.
Down.
Their dream scenario,
Lock down.
Get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Creative now,
first
so
play
he
of
rolls
the
out
drive
right
there is
again.
Incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Trubisky with the give to Howard.
Oh, they gave him that.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 16,
Robinson,
and the drive will continue.
Gabriel.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Lock in, lock in. We go. Red,
Come on, flippy play. Come on.
They go with Howard again. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Oh, they're giving him.
So he
Come
off
on,
the
stop.
tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Alright, so now I gotta use my timeouts. Well, I still got one offside. I can use the offsides.
We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
Crazy they giving him the fucking break
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
R1, deep.
On the handoff, this is Howard. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Solid.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Looky here, Trubisky
wouldn't let me turbo.
Going right side here, and that's complete.
What?
And he works it past the 30,
Animations.
almost to the 25. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Well, clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
I need to go offsides.
Because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Trubisky now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard
Clock's
penalty from the
stop.
neutral zone infraction. They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
All right, so now I have.
Let's go.
A give to Howard. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Again, it's Howard. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
Turnover, man. That's all I need is a turnover.
Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Come on, bro.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
I hate people taking knees. Ain't nothing I can do. Fucking car, man. Like, the DDA got me early. It's all good, though. I hate people that play chew clock, man. It's not football. I had a ball, and you got the stupid break tackle animations, man. Like, I had him stop. He wasn't running on me. I'm like borderline thinking about playing MUT, but then you realize, man, you put all that money into it, and then, like, after the Super Bowl, the shit's dead. It's like you're not even really no point trying to build a team for real, because then you're going to start over a new Madden, you're going to be 65 overall all over again.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders.
I kicked it to him anyway.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Contain the run. We know we can contain the run. Like, dudes be trying to run. I don't give up no runs. See, put Madden Samuel.
They go play action here on first down.
That was a
first pass. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And it's second down.
Damn.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Like that.
Back to the air, Newton on second down. Thomas has got it, complete.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Let the turbo go and hit stick him.
The Raiders have recovered. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
First thing I see is a weak spot when I try to attack it. I don't think his user is going to be ready for it.
So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Damn, man.
Position there and a perfect
you make him
time
overthrow
to do
him
exactly
that early in the
Take
game.
a shot at the end zone, and they went for the big play, just unable to complete.
How hard it is to get that route to get wide open like that. You gotta respect it. All right, so he spread out kind of wide. We got him.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Damn, that man blocked shit, my dude.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards.
That would mean
there,
I
and
need.
It also brings up third down.
And Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid type players. In this case, strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah, forget the pregame introductions. He introduced himself with authority on that play.
Okay, so in route. Smart route.
694. 694.
On third and long, it's Carr.
Boom.
It's caught. Nelson.
Offensive
and
mastermind.
inside the 20 before he's brought down. Solid gain of 18 and a
Love
regular
that
first down.
It's a new way to run
After
the
getting
vert.
that turnover on the first drive
out.
of the game, you'd hate to just start
In
out
route.
the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to
Smart
avoid that
route.
there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit
You
deeper
catch
than that.
people off guard.
Defense went out, forced a turnover,
And just throw him
gave the
over there
ball to
just
the
to keep him
offense.
off.
It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to
Oh,
them. Hey,
come on,
turnover.
Waller.
We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Throwing on first
I'll
down,
take
but
your
this
ass
one
out
winds
if you
up to be
can't catch
incomplete.
that.
Now Carr, after the incomplete
route.
pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Smart route. I had my dude wide open in the slot in the seam route.
Throwing again. Carr.
Aggro catch,
First
thank
down,
you.
much more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a
Not
Raider
jumping over the tight end.
touchdown.
That's why I got that 2 tight end set out there.
Jared Cook, a 16-yard touchdown.
tight ends can jump.
And the Raiders
I can
have
throw a high
taken
ball
the
to 'em.
early lead. And he's able to put it through.
That one thing I do know, only person that can jump those tight end high balls is a cornerback.
The kickoff team on
Unless
the
you
field
got like a
now as they will
linebacker
send
with like
this one
stupid
away.
hops.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up
Slipping
across the
tackles.
25 and down at the 28-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the
Play
field.
that defense again, man.
And
He
last
got
time, not
Samuel
only the
over there.
turnover, but that
So I
turned
got
into 6 points.
an inside
They got
quarter.
to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have
Play
an empty
smart.
possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take
Inside
it downfield and punch it in
quarter.
on you, that's a bad possession all the way
Yeah,
around.
but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
Sure, we
You
got
better be,
everything
because
covered that we need
otherwise,
to cover.
It's going to be a long day for you.
And we just
And Thomas
Ah.
has it. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
He want to hit that so bad.
That coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some
Watch
rack.
that flat route.
When he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And now a throw on
Converge
first
on
down there, but it's incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it
I
incomplete.
never make the same adjustment like every game.
Down,
Go
that
deep
leads to a
pass.
2nd and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Arden Key, the ex-LSU Tiger there on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that line?
I didn't have enough
hops.
hops.
A really nice tackle.
And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
You're going to watch that. Don't try it. Don't beat. Come on.
From the red zone now, Newton.
That's why we kept smart over there.
Caught left side. And he'll get it down
bait.
this time.
That's why we always
17.
keep a zone.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Keep that smart right over there.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Go.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
We adjust.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Newton now to throw.
Ah!
And he'll avoid
Game fucking just cheated me then.
Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the 1st.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
Press.
On the ground, McCaffrey.
Oh, they're going to let him get that.
Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there.
And that should have been a sack.
3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are now
I think since he got Cam Newton, I might put a more agile lineman in there to play defensive tackle.
Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
It's a bend but don't break defense, you know. It take them a while to score, keep them from running the score up. No one-trick ponies.
So a tie ball game
here earn every
as
yard.
Kicks away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Past the 20.
Good juke.
10, and all the way in. Touchdown.
Table 1.
DeAndre Washington officially with a return of 108 yards.
That gives us more opportunities to get another turnover on defense.
It's now a 14-7 ball game.
All right.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
All right, run it back.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that
tackle.
worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the
25-yard
line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big
Play smart.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Need Samuel covered. Need Moore covered. Need that inside third. Need that flat.
They give it off here to the tight end. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I'm not.
That looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll dump this up to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Well, look at this, a tight end carry.
Worried about all that.
Take this one across the 45
Keep no
up to about the
huddling.
46-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Now it's Newton. He gets it to Thomas.
Doing that, he gonna get tired.
He's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. They're going to go with a tight end here.
He's going to get tired. Keep doing it.
Stop him right on the midfield.
We're not going to let you run.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for
he's
a
going to get tired.
Second.
Keep on.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Newton to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's
complete. Get tired. Keep throwing it to him.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Now Newton on 1st down. It's a short one.
Don't get tired, man. Keep throwing it to him.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
I've got my auto set
subset,
so my dudes will be.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Newton.
Look at that
and
defense.
The hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
It's going to be our adjustments. We're going to watch that flat over there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
Good shit.
And that is
That's what happens when you get tired, man. You can't throw it 10 times on one drive. Quarterback not getting tired.
Could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Bend but
yeah,
don't
let's
break.
Face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
No racks. You got a possession catch.
Plays on that drive.
Nobody want to play like that, but you got to.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front,
get off him,
to it, and make
use
the
block.
tackle. Right, no big plays given up, no balls over your head.
Good shit,
Bend,
Warren.
don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean? Break out that just because you break chestnuts?
All right, so we
I'm
got
not sure about that part. I'm just
best
going
route
with why they
runner
said
over
that.
there.
I have no idea.
So out come the Raiders. They're starting
try
to
to get
put some
creative
space
here.
here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This 2nd quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle
the
in a
option.
big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Carr now on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, it wouldn't even let me jump.
One that's intercepted.
Come on, Waller. I'm going to bench your ass.
And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Just wouldn't let me use her. Huh.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Keep doing it, bro.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys
tired, keep getting hit,
and get things moving.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
doing a bunch of post cross, so we can go deep half, inside third, that.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey.
Oh, what kind of bullshit
and he'll get it
is
down
that?
to the 47 here. It'll be a 2-yard
get tired,
gain,
bro.
and that'll bring up second down. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're
Deep
moving with a
half,
sense of urgency
that,
right now. This is McCaffrey on the give, and he was able to shed the
keep getting
tackle,
hit,
but the
man. You're not
reserves
going
come in
nowhere.
for the stop. It'll be a
Deep
gain of 5, but
half,
still
man,
about 3 yards
inside
shy of
third,
the first
flat.
down marker, and now it's third down. To throw is Newton.
He's gonna
There's
keep
that
getting
man
hit,
again.
man.
It's complete. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a first down. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just
Ain't worried
that.
about that. We're not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it.
On 1st and 10, Newton shakes off the sack.
Wow.
Now
Wow.
he's forced out right. And he slides to avoid the hit.
man.
Opted to run for it. The decision again when picking up the first, getting
Deep half.
14 yards on the scramble.
Need that.
So an instance there of
Need
Cam
that.
being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
That third.
And with that big body, it's
Don't
hard
worry
to get
about
him
it.
down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game
Short
of football.
passing, he
That
ain't
throw
going
good
nowhere
for
on this
4.
defense, dude.
It's second down.
Play smart. Deep half. Flat. That man. Inside third. Play smart.
On second down, here's Newton. Flushed out right. And
Go.
he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
You're gonna get tired, dude.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him. So I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to get that running lane again.
And avoids the contact by
Come
Slade.
on,
They're
D-line.
able to convert on third down, and
I'm
that
fucking
sets up a
contained.
1st and goal. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Newton.
Let's face it,
What
perfection
the
is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or
Yo,
what
dude
we do.
actually caught that
Hard
shit.
to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Shit, I ain't even gonna trip. Uh-uh.
20.
Come on.
Hey, get right down. Get right there.
To throw on second down is Newton. And that'll be
Ah,
caught.
they gave him
Touchdown,
that.
Panthers, Olsen. Greg Olsen in the final seconds of the first
Taking
half.
forever
And
to
his guys
score.
are able to strike for 6.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just
Notice
a
my
methodical
defense does not
drive
get
and
tired
something really
with my,
to take into the lockers here.
auto
Captain
subs.
Zero out now as he'll kick this one away.
Get in front. Lead block.
Very short kick.
Get
This will
up,
be
get
taken
up.
by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Hey, we're
The
gonna have to
Raiders
take him
offense now
out.
making their way back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the
Put
clock
a
where it's
faster
at, you
guy.
think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers
so
out
that's
there
like a
that may want to
cover
take one more
4.
shot before the clock runs out.
7:34. Hey, 7:34. Hey. Purdue. 29. 29.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
I'm gonna have to flip it. I'm gonna try a shot and take my shot. It's a seam.
24. 6:18.
The final shot here before half for Carr. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
All right, I can score on this.
So
guy.
It's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top.
There we go, Waller.
So a very short kick.
There we go, Waller.
One of the up men.
What I'm talking about.
And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up
Well,
past the 45.
That strong return has set them up nicely
right,
for
so
this
we're...
drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major
to
impact on this game.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
This will get... They should get it.
Go Chief. Hey, Raider 2. White. Go. Get set.
Working from
Got
the
him.
gun, it's Carr. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
Shit, I did that on cover 2.
In.
Man.
Touchdown, Oakland. Martavis Bryant, 54 yards. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6.
See, that's the thing about me. I like to attack vertical, and then I like to stop verticals on defense. So he has to keep eating clock to move the ball.
This one away.
And I usually have forced turnovers because
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Thanks for the free hit
And
stick.
he'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Keep hitting them.
Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Make these
They'll give it up
fast
to
as hell.
Looking for a crease, can't find
quick
one.
hike
Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Flat, man, 3rd.
To throw on 3rd down. Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line.
So we'll shade underneath.
There. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives them a new set of downs. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there.
Let him run.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Play the same thing. He wants
Sometimes
to spam.
with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe you change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays. But stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he finds his man, the tight end.
Warren, I need
and he
you
gets
to.
it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Okay. They're able to convert
inside
on 3rd
third.
down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye.
All right, got a cross man over there.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser-focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
I'm not going to let you do.
Now Newton on 3rd and goal. And that'll be caught.
How is he
Touchdown
getting
Panthers.
open?
Olsen. Greg
Fuck.
Olsen, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Extra point try good by Gano.
Take him
and that
forever to
gives him a
score.
3-point
We'll
lead.
get him, man. He's gonna get tired. Fatigue gonna set in on him. All he's doing is giving me more reps to see what he likes to do. So in the red zone, I need to be spotlighting
this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Low, low, low. 24.
Let's see if I can get him.
808. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. 694. Go.
From the gun, it's Carr. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Oh my
Into
God.
heavy traffic, and
Come
it's
on, EA.
intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
I got 3 to 5 yards on him. Come on now. Alright, so
This is McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
got him.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Just a matter of time.
Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
You've got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position.
He go
And
back
he's in
in
the
that
right
cover
spot there
quarters.
to come up with the interception.
Good starting field position for them
I
here
gotta
as they
do.
come up 1st and 10.
734. Hey, yo, Chief.
They go back to the air here after the
Got
INT on the last drive. Flush to his right.
Other than
He's
his
gonna let
user
this go
already
deep.
being back there.
And this is caught in.
Ah!
Takes it all the way down to the 3.
That's twice.
A big play that time for the
Shit.
Raiders. 54 yards.
We'll take it.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and
All
goal
right, so all we
situation.
gotta do is dive. Find our gap and dive.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Same thing. Find
Some
our
of the
gap.
most unselfish players on any football team.
Ain't trying to
Defensive
truck
tackles,
nobody. Just
because we
get
have
in there
them
and
to just
dive.
eat up blocks and allow other
That's why the
people to
play's
make
called
tackles.
fullback dive.
But
You
when
go
can
in there and
make
you
the
just
play
dive with it.
himself, as
Find
we
a
just
gap
saw
and
there,
dive.
that's a big day.
Easy yards. You don't turn it over. Alright. When he does that,
They come up in an offset eye.
fuck my. We got confidence
58 down. 58-98.
that we can get in here.
They'll give it to him up the middle. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And the
What?
Panthers have recovered. And just as they thought they might be able to take
Game
that
just
across
cheated
and
me.
get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that
So
I am
gay.
defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit.
All right,
but
so
I just
I
can't
gotta
believe
get
after
creative
that
now.
drive, in that position, ball security paramount.
How do I get
they turn
creative?
the ball over. Terrible.
We nano.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
Yeah. Tackle
And
him.
he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Okay, so I need to
Nice
cover
way
the
to start the drive, a gain
flats.
of 12 and a first down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice...
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Third and long. It's
Ah, come on! That is not a flag! No!
Goes again. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just...
You gonna cheat me like that, EA?
Killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the
Wow.
first and 10. McCaffrey following the penalty. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Nah,
And
this
he'll
shit's
get this
gay.
up past the 45 to the 47. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first
Turn
down.
around, Rayshawn! Now they
Look at
acting
that play
stupid.
chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you
Now
gotta focus
they
in on,
acting
because
stupid.
that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have?
There you go, Rayshawn. There you
and
go.
take care of the football. Right now, they're executing really well.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen.
Yeah,
no
just
gain for
cheated
the
me.
offense. Big play for the D.
Touchdown, Carolina. As
Fucking
his guys
flag
are
on
in
a
for
quarterback
6,
sack.
And the Panthers add on to their lead.
I've seen it all now.
Gano for the extra point. Gano the extra point.
That's when you know
And
the
his guys
DDA
will
is
take a 10-point
definitely
lead.
against you. They just screwed me. How is that a flag? Quarterback still has the ball, man. I could see roughing the passer when he gets rid of it.
Very short kick.
Get up.
This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
This shit just take your momentum out of the
Oakland
game.
ready to take the field.
Fuck.
And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that
so
part of the field.
block the
And to
tight
come away
end.
with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
This one usually comes here.
So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. Going deep here for Bryant. He's got it at the 15. And he is in. Touchdown.
You gotta
Raiders.
watch me. I know how to burn
Martavis
all
Bryant, 2
coverages, my
catches, 2
dude.
touchdowns here so far. And the
Even at the
Raiders
game,
have cut
cheat
it
me.
back to
Still
within
go
a score.
deep on your ass.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
I got so
And
many
now
one-play
things get a bit more
touchdowns.
Interesting here in this fourth quarter.
I don't need to run. We still got the 2-minute warning.
So just
All
a
we gotta do
3-point
is we gotta
game
get
now
that
as
sack
they
off,
send
dude.
this
We
one
know we can
away.
get it.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Somebody get through.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the
25.
25.
I can't believe they fucked me on that sack, man.
Here, they get ready to head back on the field. After the
I gotta
touchdown
come back. I gotta
saw,
play my defense. I gotta come out.
Game. And
I
now
gotta
look
be
at the
aggressive.
situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton.
Oh, come on, EA.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger
zone
when
right
you
here.
decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can get you downfield.
Then that shit happened, man. My dude line up improperly.
The best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
So I need to come out and fire
figured out where the blitz was coming from and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
20.
Newton on 1st down. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Let him eat the clock. We got to get a stop.
Hey, hey.
What?
Newton's going to throw it. Thomas has got it. Complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Yeah, fucking, I hate playing people that do this shit, man. Ugh. It's like no skill. They're scared to give me the ball back because they know what I can do.
Pitching it out to McCaffrey. So quick on the spin. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Give me that!
The Raiders pick it up.
Give me that!
They're going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Play your cover 4, bro. Play your cover 4. All right. That's what I got to do. How do I normally do?
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
What he was
the way
in.
he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those
Smart
completions.
route.
And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
734. 694.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
How you
And
overthrow it, Carr?
incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Now the game just...
These are the spots, this stage of the game where
overthrow
it
the
pays
ball.
to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly
Man was
does,
open.
and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation,
So you
I
gonna
know
back
as a
everybody
defender,
up. So,
I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps
we got our
that allowed him to
timeouts.
run with him stride for stride.
how do I do that? Do it in route, smart route. Get him over here.
Back to throw.
Throw it.
And he can't get a throw off.
Man,
He's
wide
taken
open.
down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming
I
at you.
should've looked
And you
at
change the blocking scheme.
Nelson
maybe
first.
go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now Carr, gotta have this one.
Man.
Being chased out left.
Under center
I don't know what was
sucks.
going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. And that
I don't even know why
disastrous play
I went in the
partner
under
is
center.
ultimately gonna seal their fate
Thought I
in
was
this
in
one, isn't
gun.
It certainly is
Like,
because they give up the 2 points,
never
but that's
pass
not
from
really
under
what's
center.
there.
Shit.
Having to give up the football. And because they gave up the football, guess what? The other team now can take the ball and close this game out.
I could have
So
won
free
that game.
kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this
Yeah,
one
that'd be
away.
cheating.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line.
And I could have won this shit. Let's see what. I had him locked up for the most part. Like, he ain't really. You know, you got Christian McCaffrey. And he damn sure had to fucking use everything he had. That boy ran 17 times just to get 50 yards. That's what you call lockdown run defense. It just, them bullshit ass runs he got with Newton, man, saved his ass. Man, he ain't really getting no deep bombs off. Brian was about to clown on this dude. Look at all them damn tackles I got. That boy got 11 tackles in one game. Jesus Christ. They fucked me with the down. What you call it, man? Fucking quarterback. What was it? Roughing the passer? No damn well. What quarter did that shit happen? That happened in the fourth quarter. I don't even see a fucking... Oh, this one ain't it. Is it? Yeah, that's one of them. That's the drone safety blitz I was using. See, my shit didn't even make the fucking highlights. End of the game, man. My man was wide open. I should have threw it to him. I would have won the game. Look how open he is. I had tunnel vision across the middle, thinking I could have got. See, I was gonna try that in route cross, but it was taking too long to develop. I had Jordy Nelson open on the sideline. I should have been through that shit. I should have blocked my damn running back. I know he chip blocked the damn dude over there. He was like in an engage 8. He got 4 defenders out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only got 5 people blocking. So yeah, he was gonna get through. Damn, my man was open. I should have threw that shit and hit this sideline. I would have won that shit. I should have just took what he gave me instead of trying to create something. That's, by the time I seen that shit, it was too late. And then, this was a no-no. Never pass from under center because you got to take that stupid drop back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it was 5-step drop back. But running back height, I'm supposed to be behind the running back. Yep, yeah, 7-step. And then by the time I even pick it up, dude open though. I couldn't even throw it because my man couldn't block him. Let me go look at all these highlights. That was a very fair play. He caught that wood. Out route. This is the interception that killed me, I think. My man's. Look, man, my man's is wide open. I got him over there. What was I throwing to? I got 2 guys calling for the ball. Yeah, this the one. It wouldn't let me aggro catch. I switched to him. I had a tight end versus fucking DB. I should have fucking won this. It wouldn't let me use it. I switched to him, and he just stand there. He didn't even react. He should have turned around, and he should have made a play on the ball instead of trying to be the defender at that point. That shit's... He ain't need to fix that shit. Cause I wouldn't have thrown that if I didn't think I couldn't make that catch. Oh, that's why he didn't want to fucking give me the ball, man. Look how explosive this shit is. Bloop. That's why you don't hold ball hawk. Got the ball back. Let me see this formation he was in. Like, he ran a drag. It's like a little drag. He ran a slant. He had a flat route and a slant combo on them 2 routes. He ran a vert. Nope. He had a vert. No, that was double post. So I did right by putting him in a deep path so that this guy wouldn't just be open. And I put him in a man coverage on the tight end. I think the only person I left out of position was Ben Wickery. I should have used Ben Wickery. But I think I picked this one off. Yeah, this is the one I picked off. Boy, I love getting them underneath interceptions. I don't want to show my damn run. And then the fucking fumble, man. That fumble killed me. In the 4th quarter. Like this fumble. See, I was tight on that run. Who hit him with the wood? Carl Joseph hit his ass. That's what I'm talking about. And then got the ball back. This one was stupid. Because he passed the line, yo. I shouldn't even dive. That was my bad. I thought I could squeeze through there. There wasn't a hole for me to dive through. That's why I fumbled it. But still, though, he should have laid on the ball. I would have won the game if I got that touchdown. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching.